Hi, this is Sharon at foodandfun.com, and I'm talking to you about this outline that I'm using for my ebook of short stories that I'm going to be publishing in the next days. Look back at some of the other videos to get up to speed, or this will make absolutely no sense. We're looking at the bottom part of this chart. The top two lines we already talked about in the previous video. And what I'm saying is this little listing of people is 100% of the world. There's that 1% evil, but I really think that 1% evil is really like 0.00001. So I'm using this estimate to come out to 100% because the evil part's irrelevant and too small to worry about. And I'm an accountant, and I don't worry about little things like that. I just worry about the big picture. So, I'm saying that whenever you meet 10 people and you have something going on, here's what happens. 50% kind of see it or maybe see it or whatever, but they don't care. Like, they'll step over you. These are the people that if you're homeless on a grate, over a subway grate, these are the people that will just keep walking. And there's nothing bad about that. It's just that they're in their own world and you're not part of it, so they don't look up. And I've been that way many times when you're in a hurry or you have a function. For example, when I was a single parent with my son, don't talk to me about something that doesn't relate to that because I just don't have any ability to care. I got to deal with my own thing. I don't have extra anything. I don't have any energy or thoughts. I just got to do what I got to do. Then there's 30% that just didn't even notice. It doesn't matter what you put in front of their face. They've got their own thing, but this is more than don't care. This is like they don't even see it. They don't step over it. They might trip if they saw you on the grate. They're just completely out of it, so they can't help. And so right off the get-go, that tells you something. If you're a runaway, 80%, 8 out of 10 people don't see you. And you can say whatever you want, but I'm the runaway, and I guarantee you that 80% of the people don't see you. And so that actually makes it easier to run away because most people just didn't even look up. So you can, kind of scoot in and out of the shadows, and no one knows. 10% notice you. They see it happening. And they could help, and on other circumstances they would help, but right now they just can't. They're rushing to catch their bus, or whatever's going on in their life, and those people feel a twinge of guilt, or they wish they could help. That happens to me sometimes when I see someone in a situation and I think I could do something, but there's just no way. I can't stop my life. A good example of that I'll give you is one time I was walking past one of the stores in my town, probably about like 9 o'clock at night, and it's an indented little place where you can go stand in there, and they've got the fashions. It's like jeans and dresses and stuff for women. And there was a woman in there, just a normal looking woman about my age, and as I walked past, she was laughing maniacally, like just hysterically laughing at one of the outfits. And it was well beyond the kind of laughter you should do in a quiet place like that. And there was a little moment where I felt like I should go and like, are you okay? Like, maybe she was like, oh yeah, that's what I used to have before my husband left me, or something, who knows. But yeah, it was more than a normal moment, and I'm too busy. I can't. I could help her maybe, or whatever. Maybe she doesn't need help. I just can't take time out of my life for that. And then 5% are in that same position where they see, and maybe I'm talking about the same thing here, they see that there's a problem and they know they could help, but they're just not in a position to help. And that, I'm thinking more about money, where someone needs $5 and you can't lend it because you can't lend it. So it's not like you don't want to. There's nothing negative about this. It's just you cannot do it because you've got other stuff going on. And then 3% who would help, they just missed it. They walked right past it, and for whatever reason they were looking the other direction, or you two didn't cross the paths exactly the same. And then you come down to that 2% of people that will help you, and those are the people that I'm writing about. Because those people are the people that are meaningful in my life. And I have a very strong feeling that from the day I was born until today, I've run into people that have done just amazing things for me that didn't have to do anything, and there was no reason for them, and there was no benefit. They got probably nothing out of meeting me, but it gave me some kind of either strength, courage, money, a place to sleep, food, something came to me at a very bad time that I really needed it, or even a good time that I really needed it. And those are the stories that are going to end up in my book. So the reason I have this outline is to make sure I don't end up somehow writing and focusing on some of those other people, because I want to make that point that, this is just exactly what I was told about selling my books. You need to get to the people that will help, and however you do it is what guides your life. So I hope you're fitting in fun and taking care of the things you need to take care of, and I hope you like my book when it comes out.